What's up everyone, Drew here. I went to my local Apple store today to try on the Apple Watch. So to do this, you can't just walk into the store, you actually have to book a reservation online. If you go to apple.com, you can just make a reservation to try on the Apple Watch. Unfortunately, my store did not have the edition, they only had the regular Apple Sport and the Apple Watch, which was kind of a bummer. I was wanting to try on the edition, so I did ask the manager itself if I could film video in the store. So unfortunately my store was one of those stores that was really iffy about video. They only take photo, which was kind of cool. I mean, I'll give them that. At least I was able enough to get some photos of me trying on the actual Apple Watch. The guy was really cool. My genius was helping me take photos. He took a picture of me trying on the Apple Watch. Really cool, awesome customer service. Guys, if you're watching, shout out to you. High five. They know about my YouTube channel, I told them. So drop a comment if you have a page and let me know what you think of it. So yeah, so here we do have the edition. So this is just a display, and then here we are. Here's my guy showing me the Apple Watches, and I was able to try on like 3 of them, which is definitely very dope for him to do so. So here we have the 42mm Space Gray on the left. Over on the right, we have the 38mm in the Sport. So these are both the Sport models, and here he is showing me how to pretty much put it on and stuff like that. Now the loop is really hard to put on, I'm not going to lie. I'm not really a big fan of it on how it's, put on. Taking it on and off is simple. As you see here, he's showing me on how to remove the bands and stuff like that from the device itself, which is pretty smooth. And then here he's showing me on how to put it on once again. And to do it, you just kind of have to push this weird little button that has in the loop. Now I use the Pebble a lot, so it's kind of familiar with that. But the Pebble is not that hard because the Pebble has a normal watch clasp. This is not. It just basically has a Sport little button that you press here, as you see, and this little band strap wraps in between your hand and the watch itself, which is kind of weird. I don't know if I'm saying this correctly, but nonetheless, it's not too bad after you get it on, and I'm sure after me using it over time, I'll probably get used to, putting it in. There's that button I was talking about. That button's tricky, guys, I'm not gonna lie, so you're definitely gonna have to go down to the Apple Store yourself and take a look at it. Then here's the notifications. The notifications is dead on with this guy. I'm definitely liking it. And this was just a demo. It wasn't an actual full working model. You couldn't really do too much with it. You can only turn it on by pressing the button on the right hand side, and it pretty much just does everything else. You would have to get the look at the demo one to actually physically play with it, unfortunately. So I'm not sure why Apple did this, but I'm not a big fan of it because you can't really physically mess around with it. It's pretty much as a prop, but it is a legit thing. It feels like it. Here we do have the 32mm Space Gray, or the white one, and then here they are side by side. I'm definitely glad I opted with the 42mm instead of the 38, because the 38mm is very small in your hand. When I first tried it on, I thought I was wearing the 38, but unfortunately it was the 42, which I'm definitely grateful for. And it's really tiny, I'm not gonna lie there either. Here, the white looks really nice, as you see, and everything is very smooth on it as well too. And the buttons are kind of hard to press. It's definitely a big size difference when you come to the Space Gray. Then here we have the loop. This is the blue loop band. I'm probably going to pick this one up for my Sport. It retails for 150 bucks. It is a little bit more pricey than the Sport, but nonetheless, the Sport bands are only like 50 bucks. This one's the bad boy is like 150. This one's really smooth on your wrist. It's like the iPad Smart cover in a way, if you want to put it that way. It has magnets all the way around, and it's really cool. This one is tough. It's not going to come off on you if you hit something or anything like that. I shook my hand all around, and as you can see, we're kind of taking it apart here. He's showing me how to do it. He's letting me take it apart itself, which I thought was really cool. And it kind of reminded me of just the Nano when you have this thing apart. It's very small. It's just like that size, and it's really cool. So Apple had this planning probably since the Nano, which is definitely nice, I think. And then here we just have the kind of like me trying it on. It looks very smooth. I like it a lot. I might opt for it. I'm not sure. It's definitely a lot of money for me to spend on it, just like a little wristwatch. Let me know what you guys are getting down below in the comments. Let me know if you think it's worth 150 bucks for the actual loop itself. It's pretty dope, but I'm not for sure 100% yet. So here we have the 42mm stainless steel case with the Milanese loop. and this thing is super nice. I mean, it's classy. If you want something sharp to stand out, if you're going on a business or dates, whatever, the Milanese loop is definitely for you. We were actually talking about on how crisp and clean this thing is, and when you first put it on your wrist, it's kind of like back in the olden days when they wore the armor and stuff like that. We were kind of talking about that too, and it definitely feels like that. It does not pinch my hair or anything like that, which is great. As you can see, I'm a pretty hairy dude, so yeah, comment down that below. But nonetheless, it didn't like pull my hair or anything like that. It was definitely a very smooth finish due to the, you know, little holes and everything inside of it, which I was definitely surprised. It just looks very smooth. And you can even put this on the 42mm Sport, and you couldn't even tell that it was a Sport edition, which I thought was very clean and classy as well. Here we have the Milanese loop, and then the loop right beside each other. I definitely like both of them. I wish I could get both of them, but as of right now, I'm not looking forward to getting both of them. Then here we have the actual Apple Watch itself with the stainless steel case around it. I wasn't a big fan of this one. I'm not going to talk too much about it. It was just too big and too bulky for my tasting. So that's pretty much it, guys. That wraps up my Apple Store experience. I highly recommend that you guys walk into an Apple Store, make an appointment, and try it on for yourself, whether it's the 38 or the 42. Like I said, I'm getting the 42mm Space Gray Apple Watch Sport. Nothing too fancy or anything like that. I'm probably going to opt for the loop option, as you see here on my wrist. I definitely like this combo. As you see here, the guy was nice enough to take this photo of me with me wearing the Apple Watch itself, which looks awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much been it, guys. That's my Apple Store experience trying on the Apple Watch. I can't wait till I receive mine. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Until next video, go to make sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Drop all of your comments down below. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Instagram. All those links are down below in the more info section. And until next video, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks a lot for watching. See ya.